Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Unbound with one more video on 11th class exam. Today I am here to introduce one more topic of math, and the topic that we are covering is number word codes. Now most of the students find this topic a little bit difficult, but trust me, if you use the tricks that I'm going to teach you in today's session, you will not find this topic at all difficult. So let's start with a question. So here I'm going to explain you a very simple example first. All right. What is a number word code? So supposing if I have two numbers, find and late, and I need to find the code for this word nail, then how will I find it? Simple. We know that from these n stands for 5. So the code for n here is 5. Now let's check here. The code for A is 6. So A is 6 in the nail. The third word is I, and finding again I in this word code, I know that my I is 7. And lastly, we need to check the code for L. And we very easily can know that L is 4. So the code for nail is 5, 6, 7, 4. Right? It is very easy. So, same way, we can very easily get the answer 5, 6, 7, 4 if we understand which code is used where. Now, let us do some more examples. This one is a simple example that I have covered. What type of question is asked in 11th class is a little trickier than this, but we need to use the same trick which I just explained. Now, let's read the first question. It reads, take a look at the 4 words below. 3 of the words have been given a code, which is not written in the same order as the words. What we need to do is choose the correct answer from the 5 choices available. Now, let's see the 4 words. The 4 words are ROAD, BOOR, BOAR, and BARE. And the codes for these words given are 1775, 6852, 5781. Now, there are 4 words and only 3 codes have been given. The 4th code is not given. Alright, and besides that, we need to find the code for the word bear, which is completely a different word again, which is not at all in the list. But we can very easily find out if we get to know the codes of all these alphabets B, E, A, R. Now, let's see if there is some similarity between the codes of the words. Let us start first with the word which is there in all the alphabets. So the word which is there in all the alphabets is R. Right? If you check, R is there in all the alphabets. So that means in all the 3 codes which is given here, we need to have R. We can very easily see that the word 5 is there in all the 3 number codes, right? That means R is having the code of 5. Now, which code is belonging to which word? Let us do a little more study on that. But before that, if I understand, we need to find the code word for BEAR, and we already have all the alphabets or all the words in a similar letter BARE. So if I can get the code for BARE, I just rearrange it and I can very easily get the code for BEAR. So my motto here is going to be finding the code for BARE. Okay. So now my next task is, let me check if there is what is the alphabet for B or A or E. Let us study the other words. What we got is the code for R. Up till now, we have only got the code for R, which I'm preserving it at R is fine. Now, let us see. A is there in 3 of the words. Okay. That means the 3 of the words which we have is having A, but here we have only 3 codes. And there is another word which is DOOR. Now let us see something in DOOR. We have double O's. This is the only word which has got double O. Right? So that means 2 similar number codes have to be side by side. And if we closely check at the numbers, 1775 is the only number code which is side by side. So from this, we understand that DOOR is standing for 1775. Okay, so we are now clear that D is 1, O is 7, and R is 5. But none of the words is used except the R. None of the words is used in D's BEAR word count. But we can cross this out. So now we will not understand, we will not take into consideration 1775. We now only have to consider the other 2 numbers 6852 and 5781, which is standing for either BOAR, BARE or ROAD. Alright, so what is the next thing now that we have to do here? Here, as we see, right, this is cancelled, this is cancelled. And we know that 5 is in the 3rd digit of this number and 5 is in the 1st digit of this number. Now, in our 2 alphabets that we have, wherein we know that R is the digit. Here we have R as the 1st digit over here. So that means we can easily identify that road is standing for 5781. So we now also cross these 2 out. Okay, now what remains is 6852. So 6852 belongs to which code? Is it BOAR or BARE? We know that R is at the 3rd position in the alphabet, right? So that means here in the 3rd position we have R. So 6852 is standing for BARE, wherein we can get the code for B as 6, A as 8, R as 5, and E as 2. Now, in our case, we need to rearrange this alphabet to find the code for BEAR. So, say I have now BEAR. So, the code for B is 6. The code for E is 2. The code for A is 8. And lastly, the code for R is 5. So, the code for BEAR can be easily concluded as 6, 2, 8, 5. Now, let's look which of the options have got this code. And if we watch it clearly, the option D is having 6, 2, 8, 5. That means the correct answer for this particular question is 6, 2, 8, 5. Okay. So see, this is how, children, we need to actually first individually get the codes for each alphabet and then rearrange it for the alphabet that we need to find. All right? Okay. So the correct answer for this option was option D. Now let's do one more example understanding the same scenario. The question reads, take a look at the 4 words below. 3 of the words have been given a code, which is not written in the same order as the words. Choose the correct answer from the 5 choices available. Now, if you see here, it is the words that are given as TEAM, FATE, SEAT, and FAME. And the codes that are given is 4256, 3625, 1623. And we need to find the code for FATE, FATE. This FATE is also given in the choices. So that indicates the other 3 codes which is given belong to the other 3 words, which is TEAM, SEAT and FAME only. Okay, so one thing is finalized now. The 3 codes belongs to the other 3 word counts. Now, which belongs to what? That is the main thing. So let us try some quick reviews here. What we have is we see that let us cancel this for the moment because we are not considering this. We have to find out this. Now in all the other 3 numbers, we have E and A, right? All the other 3 numbers, E and A. So that means these 2 words will be there in all the number codes. So let us find the 2 number codes which is there in all the given 3 number words. So we get 2 and 5, which is here. Again, 2 and 5, which is here. And here also. No, we don't have 2 and 5. So we have 2 and 6. See, children, 2 and 5 is not in all the 3 numbers. We have 2 and 6 here. 6 and 2 again here. And 6 and 2 again here. So the 2 numbers which are there in all of them is 2 and 6. So this indicates that A can be either 2 or 6. And same way E can be either 2 or 6. So now let us check which number is A and which number is E. So for that we need to study a little more in detail for this 3 number words. Now let us see. We have the number here, the alphabet T, which starts in this, and the alphabet T, which ends in this. Okay, so out of the 3 numbers that are given, the number codes, we need to find the starting and the ending number, which is same. Now here we see that this is the starting number and this is the ending number, which is same. So that indicates T is 3. So the code for T is 3. Now, here we can write in FATE. We have got the alphabet T. But we can easily identify the other alphabets. That is, E and A are same in both the cases. Right? E and A is same in team also and in seat also, SEAT also. So which again belongs to which of the 2 numbers? Because here 6 and 2 and 6 and 2 are properly arranged. Right? They are same in 3625 also and 1623 also. So we can easily identify now that this E is 6. And A is 2. So we write E as 6 and A as 2. Now what remains is finding the alphabet F. So let us now check what is the alphabet F. For the alphabet F, we know that the 3rd digit FAME is 4256. So that clearly indicates that the alphabet F is 4. Alright, so for FATE, the number code that we have is 4, 2, 3, 6. And let us see which number option matches to this 4236. And we can very easily identify that option D is the correct option, which indicates that 4236 is the answer code for FATE. Okay, children, I hope I've made it clear how slowly you have to check on each of the numbers and check the corresponding alphabet which is pointing to that particular number code. So please, the main important quality here is observing the numbers and checking for the overlapping numbers. Okay, this will easily solve your problem. Now, there is this one example which I just want you to try on your own. You can try it out. All right. See, I'm going to give you a hint here. You have to find the option for code. So obviously, this is crossed out. And one more hint that I'm going to give you is we have double O in this. And out of these three, we can see that double O is also over in LOOK. So that means this two codes, 6117 and 5112, is either going for COOP or LOOK. So this 5342 is for CHAP. We can very easily identify that CHAP indicates 5, 3, 4, 2. So the code for C is 5. Now let us find for our COAL. We know that C now is 5 and we already know that O is 1. Now, using the same thing, since C is 5, that means the COOP is 5112 and LOOK is 6117. So A option is now 4 and L option is now 6. And which number now corresponds to 5, 1, 4, 6 in the option that we have to find here? So if you see, option B is your answer, which clearly indicates the number for 5, 1, 4, 6, which is representing the word COAL. Okay, I hope you have understood this concept now. So you are all set to try some more words for this. Okay, stay tuned for many such more videos. I'm here to teach you many more concepts about 11 plus exam. So wait for one more video of Let's Unbound. Till then, bye-bye. Have a good day.